Hey, 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 welcome. This reading is from beautiful Libras. As I am a Libra myself, you guys know I gotta put y'all like as the some of the first ones I upload. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you guys who are new, my name is Cherika, aka Dark Moon Diva. Alright, if you would like a private or a personal reading by me, go ahead and click down in the description box below, and you can connect with me through Instant Go. Instant Go. So it's going to be instantgo.com/darkmoondiva. You can purchase readings, spiritual products, and services, and connect with me right away through that app. It's a downloadable app that you can download whether you have Android or iOS. All right. So this reading is for Libras in regards to your significant other and how they feel about you. So the emotions, their intentions, what they secretly desire behind closed doors, and what the future has in store for you and your significant other. So this, is for if you're in a relationship, a situationship, or what have you. Okay, if you're connected with someone, you have this connection that you feel with someone, this reading is for you. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into things. Libra, Spirit, please bring forth awareness from my Libra in regards to their significant other and what the future has in store, what they secretly desire behind closed doors, what was their intentions. Okay. Libra. Okay, so these are your cards, Libra. All right, so Libra. Let me clarify some of your cards. Bear with me while I clarify some of your cards. Spirit, please clarify the Fortune card for Libras, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Staves, the Ace of Staves, as well as the Eight of Cups. For Libra, significant other, and Libra. Okay, Libra. All right, Libra. Okay, let me use other deck. Spirit, please show me what the overall energy, what's going on here? What's the energy going on for Libra's relationship this month? All right, Libra. Okay, what in the hell is going on this month, Libra? Damn, Libra. Okay, so the overall energy we have here, we have the doubt card, but we also have optimism under the deck. So it feels like under the surface, you or your significant other, or the two of you guys are really trying to stay optimistic, but there's a little doubt that's going on in regards to the relationship, where it's headed, where it go. There's a bit of fear is what I'm seeing here. Okay, there may be some things that you're seeing that's causing you to feel a bit of doubt. Okay, so all right, I did see that a lot of you guys are involved with fire signs or earth signs. Okay, so we're looking at fire signs would be your Leo, your Taurus, your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm sorry, not Taurus. Your Leo, your Aries, or your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, and then for the earth signs, that's going to be Capricorn, Virgo, and the Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right. So I did see someone here at the bottom of the deck that was an air sign, and it feels like this person is a bit confused because it seems like this person is, trying to offer something small. It could be an apology. It could be it could be just overall their energy as an earth sign that's appearing. But it feels like this person is confused a bit. There seems to be some challenges that either they're seeing in the relationship, they're feeling about the relationship, or they're faced with in regards to this relationship here. So let's go ahead and start off with your significant other and how they secretly feel about you. Okay. Now, this could be interpreted ways. This could be in regards to how your significant other, or appear as how your significant other, secretly feels about you, or how your significant other feels that you feel about them. Okay. So we do have the fortune card, and here it's depicted with two people. So a lot of you guys are already in relationships, okay? You guys are connected with someone where there's a strong connection. There may be a marriage or a relationship that's been going on for several weeks, months, or even years here, okay? This could be a long-term friendship as well, in which is, on the pathway to a relationship here. But for a lot of you guys, I do feel like this is a solid relationship, a marriage, or a marriage for you guys, okay? It's depicted as two people feeling great, maybe traveling, feeling very fortunate to be a part of one another's lives and trying to take the direction in which is leading them forward, okay? However, we have the Four of Cups, and then we have the of Wands, which represents a wall, being faced with burdens, okay, avoiding someone's offer of love, and just not wanting to be bothered with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Staves. And then it's with the Four of Cups, we have the receptivity card as the card that's showing that clearly there's receptivity that's being extended in which someone is totally avoiding. Okay, so the receptivity card is the clarification card for the Four of Cups. So someone is reaching out or wants to reach out, but they either change their mind about reaching out or they're avoiding communication. Someone is ignoring someone here. Okay, and so this could be what you're doing to your significant other, or this could be what your significant other is doing to you or wants to do to you. Okay, for some reason. So it feels like your significant other, they want this relationship to move forward. They're guided. They feel like, maybe they're trying to make something happen. Forward movement, taking a trip somewhere, moving somewhere. Maybe you're planning to travel or relocate. Something is going on here in which your significant other feels like their intuition is telling them that, to be together is the place that they want to be. To be in this relationship is where they want to be. They're being guided. Okay. They feel like they should be with you, but there's something that's causing them to have this wall up, or for you to have this wall up. And it's a very, there's either something that's blocking a move. Maybe this is you guys traveling somewhere in this vacation, or this plan to do something or move forward in some kind of way. You're being blocked, or there's a lot of burdens this crippling the idea or the plans. But I definitely do feel like with the Four of Cups here, that someone is avoiding communication. The receptivity is just not there. Okay, so there's something that's going to take place, or your significant other is feeling as though there's a level of conflict in the relationship that's putting a burden on the communication. Even though they want the relationship to progress and move forward, there's something that just makes the relationship feel heavy at times. And I feel like it's this lack of communication where either one person is trying to be receptive and the other person is shutting down. Okay, or maybe someone is having too many drinks with the Four of Cups, this causing the relationship to be a burden, even though they want the relationship to progress because they clearly see a bright future with the Fortune and the Guidance card here. Something is causing some stress and some heaviness and some burdens on the relationship in regards to lack of receptivity. So your significant other be avoiding you at this time, or they see you as someone that's being very shut down and going through a lot of stress and just not communicating as one typically would in a relationship. Okay. And it could very well be because of these doubts. Okay. So something is causing some doubts. Your significant other's intentions. All right. We have the Queen of Staves, the Contemplation card, and then we have the Ace of Fire, Ace of Staves here. Okay. So clearly it feels like, again, someone is planning, or they have this idea. This causing some contemplation, some confusion. Okay. I'm seeing fire sign here. This could also be you, Libra, but I feel like this is very much so your significant other, considering this is your significant other. These cards are depicted as your significant other's secret desire or secret intentions, their intentions. Okay. So it feels like they have this idea that they want to move towards, but they're confused about it. They're contemplating, they're unsure. And it could be because this idea is causing some exhaustion. Okay. I feel like that this is definitely communication issues in which needs to be worked out in order for the relationship to progress. Right. So what does the future have in store for the future between the two of you guys? I see the Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups here, the Sacrifice card, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Eight of Cups represents someone temporarily walking away from what they love. Okay, and it's not a loss of love, but it's more so like walking away for the moment, leaving behind what one cares about, loves, or enjoys. Okay. So this could be materialistic things, or this could represent the relationship here. There's something that's causing a lot of stress here. And so I feel like someone decides to take a break. Okay, I see someone taking a break here. Maybe they feel like they need to, they've made sacrifices with the Sacrifice card. They've made two. Maybe they're just not willing to sacrifice anymore at this time. Okay. There's a lot of doubts that are going on. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which represents someone being independent, either financially independent or just independent in being free and freeing their mind, the mind. And also with this Nine of Pentacles, this represents like mental balance. It seems like with, taking some time away, this separation comes, glorification to a degree. Okay, it's like glorification, walking away for almost like freedom, mental contentment. So it's like someone feels as though they need to, either you or your significant other feel like they need to make sacrifices, and these sacrifices could be for a child or just for self, overall, just mental health. Okay. So Libra, let's go ahead and get some spiritual guidance in regards to your relationship. Go ahead and get some spiritual guidance. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at what your significant other secretly desires behind closed doors. Can't forget about that. I'm going to go ahead and draw two cards. What does Libra's significant other secretly desire behind closed doors? Okay, we have the Two of Clips, and then we have the Moon card. So there are secrets. There's mysticism. Okay. There's a mysticism. Some of you guys be involved with Cancer, or that be your rising or your moon sign. Okay. The Moon card, and then we have the Two of Clips. So things are moving slow. Masculine energy is definitely taking control of feminine energy in these cards. Take a look at the positions here. These be the positions in which your significant other secretly desires. But there's something that's secret that's going on here. And we have the Two of Clips. Okay. So some clip play is what your significant others want to do to either you, or that's what they want. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, some secrets are jumping off. Or it could be secret thoughts. It could be secret intentions. It could be just secretly fantasizing, okay, about these positions. All right, so Libra, let's go ahead and get some spiritual guidance in regards to your reading. I'm bringing back the cards. Favorite deck. Note cards. Oh, got a card that flipped over. I've been having cards flipping over all day today doing you guys' readings, and it doesn't happen very often. Okay, so It says, Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. Now, doesn't that that resonates with the entire reading? That just goes to show that your girl is the shit. Like, when I do this reading stuff, I'm like number one at the top. I don't play like some of these other tarot readers. Like, this is real shit. And you can check out some of the other readings too and just see just how well the spiritual guidance cards reflect the entire reading and everything I stated. Let's go ahead and draw another card for spiritual guidance for this month. Okay, here's your other card. Okay, it says the heart of the matter, right? It says there is more going on than what meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Now, didn't we just have that moon card? There's more that's going on. So you need to sit down and have a deep conversation with your significant other and really go within just to kind of check where it could be that you check yourself to make sure that you're being upfront and honest, and make sure that your significant other is being honest as well. But be open, because there clearly is more than this going on than what's realized here. Okay. Interesting. I might have to do a second reading for you guys to kind of go further in regards to this moon card, because there's something here. It's like a little secret that's jumping off here. Something that's not all the way out. All right. So Libra, that is your reading. You stay well. You stay blessed. And Ashe.